Kitchen. Thank you guys for subscribing, liking, and commenting on my videos. I'm really thankful. I appreciate it. If you haven't liked or subscribed to my video, don't forget to do it. Tonight I'm cooking pappardelle. I don't know if the correct pronunciation is pappardelle. I'm not Italian. But let's say it's pappardelle.
You are pronouncing it with the typical Italian pronunciation, pappardelle. Pappardelle, but it'd be fine in English or American to say pappardelle.
Pappardelle Cabonara. I decided not to use the spinach. I'm going to use parsley instead, and with pancetta. I'm going to go ahead and turn on this pan so it can heat up so I can cook the pancetta. You do not need oil for this because pancetta is basically Italian bacon, so the fat will cook up just like bacon. And I'm going to show you the different spices. I have 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, and 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. You can mince your own garlic or you can buy it already minced. I like to save time, so I buy mine already minced. And also I have a 1/3 cup of onions chopped. And I also have, this is probably about a cup of chopped parsley. And this is the Alfredo sauce that I like, Bertolli, but you can use whatever brand you want. I may use just 1 jar of this, but I have 2 out just in case. I don't like mine super creamy, so we'll start with 1 jar and see how that works out. And this pappardelle pasta, you can find this, I got this one from Lowe's Foods, but you can find this at Home Goods, TJ Maxx. Those specialty stores have food items, and sometimes you can find these. Very inexpensive, and I like these because they're thicker. I don't like fettuccine for some reason, but I like linguine, angel hair, spaghetti, but for some reason I'm not into fettuccine. So anyway, I have my water boiling, and to this I'm going to add salt, and I'm probably just going to add just probably this little thing right here is probably a teaspoon. Also I have my spoon and fresh ground black pepper. And I have my pasta bowl. Okay, so we're gonna get started and get the pancetta in as soon as this heats up. So you have to multitask when you cook. So while my water is boiling and my pan is heating up for the pancetta, I'm rough chopping some parsley. This is probably 1 to 1.5 cups of parsley. I love the earthiness it brings to the dish. If you want to decrease the amount, that's perfectly fine. I'm also gonna go ahead and cut up an onion. This is 1/2 of an onion, but I decided that was way too much for the amount of pasta that I'm cooking, so I didn't need that many. I'm gonna actually half this, and I'm gonna put the remainder in a little plastic baggie and maybe use it for another recipe or something else I may need later. But it's perfectly fine to use this amount if you want. I'm going to go ahead and add my pasta, so it can be cooking while I'm cooking the pancetta. Let that do its thing. And my pan is already hot, so I'm gonna get ready and put my pancetta in. And with the pancetta, the fat will render in this so you don't need any oil. That's how you know when your pan is hot enough. You get that nice sizzle. And you're gonna want this to crisp up really good. Smells amazing. So let's just give that a little bit to do what it's gonna do. Now, when I'm doing the sauce portion of this, I would not add any more salt because I think you'll get enough salt from the pancetta. I think it's salty enough. But if it isn't salty enough for your taste, you can add salt if you want. Totally up to you. It's your meal. You can cook it however you want it. This is just my preference. Okay. It's crisping up nicely. Just like bacon. You know, just like you would cook your bacon. Nice, brown, and crispy. Because that's what's going to bring some deliciousness to this whole dish, you know. And look, if you don't eat meat or you don't like bacon, you don't have to put this in at all. You can cook this totally without bacon. I'm gonna start with my onion. And I'm gonna come in with my garlic. And then I'm gonna come in with my onion powder. Okay, and right here, guys, is where I'm going to add in some white wine. I always use Woodbridge, but you can use whatever type of wine you want, or you don't have to do this step at all. I just add a little wine to it. And we know that alcohol cooks away. I don't know, it just adds a bit of balance to the dish. You can kind of taste it. In my opinion, it amplifies the taste of whatever you're making. But this step can be omitted. If you don't want to add any wine, that's perfectly fine. And now I'm going to add my Italian seasoning. Amazing. And now I'm going to add my Alfredo sauce. Now this is just a little trick I do. I add a half a cup of water. Let me show you. Add a half a cup of water to the jar. And I kind of shake it up. Get all of that around there. I don't let anything go to waste. And I'm thinking this will be enough sauce. The thing about this is when you have it for leftovers and you want to reheat it because the sauce kind of disappears, you can add your other jar of sauce to it and it's just like you made the dish fresh. I'm going to check in on my pasta, make sure, because you don't want to overcook it. Probably another minute on this and that'll be nice and done. Because you want your pasta to be al dente. At least I like mine al dente. Sauce coming along nicely. And that's it, you guys, really. So now we're going to bring all of this together. I'm going to drain the pasta. I have my pasta drained. You can cook the pasta sauce in the pasta. Again, that's a matter of preference. And now we're gonna add the sauce. I wanna make sure I get every bit of this sauce. And I'm gonna add my fresh black pepper I'm gonna add my chopped parsley just on the top. Doesn't that look amazing? And then you're gonna give it a toss. Yeah, see, that's enough pasta sauce for me. I don't like to overdo it on the pasta sauce. But if you do, feel free to do so. So right now I'm just getting that all tossed around, coating all the noodles. And guys, that's the Pappardelle Cabonara with parsley. Again, you could do this with arugula or spinach, whatever green you like. Amazing. And guess what? It's dinner time. Time for dinner, guys. Again, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. And like I said, if you haven't liked, subscribed to my channel, don't forget to do so. Thank you for joining. Until next time, toodles.